All right, let's go over the admin role and settings. So you'd go to your far right hand screen, look for your administration role. Now, if you're an individual coach, by default, you're also the admin. If there are several of you, several coaches or people, members in this app, then you may have one or two designated administrators, in which case they would simply click on this here. And when I'm setting up a new account, I usually like to start on the right hand side and work my way left. So let's start with settings. Several options here. First is the maximum password age in days. So if you want to force people to change their passwords, you can put in the number of days, how often you want that to be. So if it's every 30 days, you would just type in 30. By leaving it blank, it basically never forces them to do a password reset. If you want the system to log you out or log others out after a certain amount of downtime, say someone hasn't been using, they opened the app and they've been using it and then they walk away, then after 2 hours, it would automatically log them out. So if you want to change that, you can do that here. It's defaulted to 2. On the calendar, if you haven't listened to the calendar tutorial yet, the calendar is a one-way sync. In other words, it takes the calendar events out of this app and sends them in an email as an attachment to you or to the user so that they can then upload it into their calendar. And so if there's specific instructions, say everybody's using Outlook calendar or something, and you want to write those instructions that go with that email, you can simply add those here and it'll get added to the email. The next two items refer to the logo and then the background image. If you have your own logo or background image that you would like to upload, you can just click to upload those from here. Be advised that if you're doing the background image, that if it's not already a wide angled, it's going to stretch the image out to the sides, and so it may get a little pixelated. So make sure you choose an image that has a lot of gigabytes or can do that. If you don't like the way it looks, you just restore the default image there. And then lastly, you have the option of choosing to hide the back office menu. If you notice that you already have a lot of these things and you don't need to use them because you have other systems or tools or whatever, you can just click the button that says hide it, and then this entire menu, including the back office label itself, would go away and you would just see 3 options up here instead of 4. So finally, for anything that you do, make sure you hit save in order for the full effects to take place, and that covers settings for the application.